Hello, thank you for checking this out. This video is my predictions for the Great British Bake Off or Great British Baking Show for the year 2025. That's not normally the kind of thing that I do for this channel, which is mostly about the books of Tamara Pierce or writing things, but I really enjoy the Great British Baking Show and I haven't recorded anything in a few weeks, and I wanted to get back into it a little bit, talking about something else that I enjoy. There really aren't any shows or movies or things that I anticipate or look forward to the release dates on, just kind of not the thing that I focus on. But for the last 6 or 7 years, the Great British Baking Show is something that, the end of the summer comes around, September's around the corner, and then I look forward to the upcoming season at that point. One of the things that makes this show kind of the exception for me is most of the time when I put something on and I'm interested in it, I can't put that on as something in the background when I'm writing because I'm interested in it and I will get distracted by it. With the Great British Baking Show, when I watch it when it's new, it's one of the few things that I will watch and really just watch it and not do anything else. But after I have watched it, or at least watched it a couple of times, I can put it on and focus on writing, not get distracted by the show. But when I'm ready to take a break, there's the show for me to enjoy for that break. I recognize that the contestants are kind of screened for personality type and their ability to perform their baking while being interviewed and distracted. They really do design the show to mostly be low key and mostly just have a fun vibe, and so I enjoy it. Before I go any further into my predictions, I also want to say all of the bakers on this show are really good bakers. They are distracted by their environment. They are out of their home environment. They're being interrupted by producers and the hosts and the judges. All of that will mess with your mind. I don't feel that any of the quote-unquote failed bakes are really a reflection of the skill and quality of those bakers. It is just a product of the environment that they are competing in, the tent that they are competing in. So, with these predictions, that is really just coming from intuitive guessing of mine, I can be 100% wrong because a really strong baker can still completely fall on their face in a given week, and a baker who has struggled in the previous episodes can shine through and have a really stellar week. So any of these predictions can easily be wrong. I'm recording this on Tuesday. The show airs on Tuesday in the UK, and then I watch it on Netflix on Fridays. Before this video is posted, I will know if my first prediction is correct or not and throws off all of the subsequent predictions, but here we go anyway. And also, at the time that I'm recording this, it is the 4th week. So Cake Week is behind us, Biscuit Week is behind us, and Bread Week is behind us. There are 9 more bakers. I did read an article that said this week's theme will be back to school, and that article also indicated that there will be a chocolate week and there will probably be a dessert week and a pastry week, which leaves the patisserie week as the penultimate episode, and then obviously the finale with a themed week that I don't know what the theme is going to be. For purposes of this prediction, I'm going with caramel, just because caramel is one that definitely seems to trip up at least a few bakers every year. All right, are we ready? So the remaining contestants at this point in time are Tom, Jessica, Natalia, Ian, Toby, Jasmine, Erin, Leslie, and Nadia. I know this week, like I said, is back to school. I have no idea what order the other weeks are going to be in. Here we go. So for the back to school week, I think, and I'm going to find out in a few hours if I'm right, that it will be Leslie that is going home. In chocolate week, it will be Natalia going home. In dessert week, it will be Toby going home. Pastry week will be Ian going home. And for the unknown themed week, potentially caramel, will be Erin going home. Patisserie week will see Nadia going home, which would leave for the finale Tom, Jasmine, and Jessica. As I said earlier, any one of these excellent bakers can fall on their face in a given week, and anyone who has struggled in the previous episodes can still find their footing and knock it out of the park, and I will be just as excited either way. I probably am going to look up later today who was sent home, irrespective of when I do post this video, and I hope that that doesn't in any way diminish my enjoyment of the show. If I find out that it does, I'm definitely not going to be spoiling myself going forward. I look forward throughout the week to getting to watch the episode, so hopefully finding out who's going to be eliminated in advance won't impact my enjoyment, but we'll find out. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I would love to know your thoughts on the Great British Baking Show, and if you happen to like Tamara Pierce, you can perhaps check out some of the other videos on this channel, because that's mostly what the other videos are about on this channel. And catch you with the next one. Thanks.